Hey friends, happy Tuesday. So I will be back tomorrow. I know you're super excited. Whoop whoop, have a party. So this is going to be our last day with fractions. So you're going to continue working, and if you get your work done, I have a little game that you can play after. So today our focus is going to be on comparing fractions. Okay friends, so with today you're going to be comparing fractions. And one thing that you notice that when you do equivalent fractions and you're listing out all your fraction bars or number lines, you really are still comparing them. You know, it's just like when we say this fraction is too small or this fraction is too big, right? So what we're going to be doing is we're kind of just building on to what you did yesterday. So when we are comparing fractions, say we're going to just start simple for now. We have 1/2 compared to 1/6. Okay, so this is the thing where it gets a little crazy when you have the same numerator and different denominators. Now, does anybody remember the rule? So remember, the bigger the denominator, the smaller the pieces, right? So if we were to make our 1/2, because I would still use fraction bars to compare this, we have 1/2, right? Then we're comparing that to our 1/6. Okay. So when comparing it, what would we say? We would say this one was too small. So remember the alligator's mouth, because you're using our symbols, we have greater than, less than, and equal to. The alligator's mouth wants to eat the one with the bigger piece. He's hungry. So he's going to eat the 1/2, because 1/2 is greater than 1/6, and that's how we would kind of read it as the sentence. Okay, now, you had a question like this on your recent test that we took, and so what it said was, it gave you 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, 1/6, 1/8, and it says, which statement was true about the list of unit fractions? Okay, so when looking at it, what you can notice automatically is that your denominators are increasing, right? The number's getting bigger. But what that means is when the numbers get bigger on your denominator, then the size of the fraction is getting smaller because your pieces are decreasing in size. So, for example, if you did get stuck on this one, then one thing that I would have done is I would have done all my fraction bars over here, okay? So we would have had 1/2 on top, 1/3, 1/4, 1/6, and 1/8. So we would have had 1/2, 1/3. Ready, and watch what happens. Oops. 1/4, 1/6, and then we would have had 1/8. So if you look, every time I was doing a new fraction bar, the pieces were getting smaller. So when you have something like this, I really encourage you to draw out your fraction bars or your number line, guys. This way you're seeing the visual. Look at that. You could see that automatically because the pieces are getting smaller. So with something like this, don't just guess, still use your strategies. Okay friends, so that's all for today. I know it was a shorter video, so definitely get started on your work. Make sure you are showing your work. Don't leave anything white. No white spaces. I don't like that. And so I hope you continue to have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget, there is a little game that you can kind of play. It's kind of like a memory match game, and that's a great thing to do, that once you do finish your work, you can, work with a partner on that, and you can glue them into your math vocabulary notebook. Alright? Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.